outdoor recreation is so important for a community. What I've been most surprised about is the economic benefits we've seen from the investment in trails.
So the site we're at right now is the Columbia Crossing River Trail Center. This is the hub for outdoor recreation on the Susquehanna River. At first, in 2016, we could fill your day, but now in 2024, we could fill your weekend. And that means that people are getting hotel stays, they're renting from our outfitters, they're shopping at our local shops. So they're supporting a much bigger network of businesses than they were when they were day trippers.
Columbia has the Northwest River Trail, but it doesn't have a regular bike shop. We saw that gap and we wanted to be able to come in and fill it. We're a nonprofit community bicycle center. Being able to provide programming for youth and adults, but also provide that bike shop experience was something that we really wanted to do.
A lot of people don't have access to tents, they don't have sleeping bags, sleeping pads, and if they wanted to do bike packing, they don't have access to racks. We want to provide a service where they can actually afford to be able to do this.
The trail has brought a ton of traffic to Marietta. We're in a tiny town, there's 2,600 people in Marietta, so the trail has just made more of an impact on people just being in this town. You know, what 100,000 people a year come through this trail, all looking for places to eat, you know, spending money in the shops and supporting local businesses.
The idea that more people are coming to Lancaster County and exploring our rural areas, our river corridor, is an incredible opportunity for our community long term. We feel there's a real urgency to protecting the remaining forested lands along the Susquehanna River before they're developed. Once they're bought and developed, they are lost forever. We focus on Lancaster County, but also here along the Susquehanna River in York County, with the Susquehanna River being a key connector to our two communities.
The river used to be a barrier between our two communities of Lancaster and York County. I think it's the glue that keeps us together. Directly across the river from us here is the Mifflin Farm, and it's planned to become the Susquehanna Discovery Center. The designation of a National Heritage Area here in the regions of Lancaster and York County means that you have investment from the federal and state level long term. And that means that as opportunities arise to protect lands, to expand trails, to tell stories, those opportunities can actually happen.
We've got a lot of exciting projects in the works right now. One of the big ideas in our county comprehensive plan is to connect people, place, and opportunity. The Lancaster Heritage Pathway is a 12-mile on and off-road multi-use recreation trail that cuts through the heart of the Lancaster metro area. It's going to run on what's called the old boat path, which is the Route 23 bypass, all the way through the city of Lancaster and connect with the Little Conestoga Blue Greenway corridor.
The Little Conestoga Creek Blue-Green Corridor project. It's primarily a stream restoration project. In addition to that stream restoration work, which is built around legacy sediment removal, there's going to be about 3.3 miles of trail that will be established running along the Little Conestoga Creek, attaching it in Old Storeward Park in East Hempfield Township, down in Lancaster Township and Marietta Avenue, and then up north by Harrisburg Avenue. There'll be another trailhead up there.
The Conestoga River Water Trail is a lot more than just a place to go paddling. It's 32 and a half miles of designated Blue Route recreational corridor. We have 14 usable access points at the moment. This is where we're building our first handicap accessible facility. We build the amenities, we make it accessible. We make this Kayak Town USA, and this is the place where recreational boaters come to have an adventure.
Well, Sunnyside Peninsula is a very interesting one. Most people don't realize there's 70 acres within the city limits that's available for a nature preserve that'll be available to the residents of the city. So that preserve also called for the establishment of an environmental center. The vision there is to create a place and a space where all kinds of partner organizations and interested environmental groups and individuals can come and can gather, can do research, can do applied science, and figure out ways to accelerate how we tackle environmental issues.
We're excited about a new initiative looking at the outdoor recreation economy here in Lancaster County and how we can leverage outdoor recreation to enhance our economy overall. So we have a lot of great outdoor recreation assets, whether it's the trails like we're standing on today or the Susquehanna River. So we're partnering with Discover Lancaster, Lancaster Conservancy, and Lancaster County to really dive in and figure out how we can enhance this sector and again, use outdoor recreation to help build the economy overall in our community. For example, strategies to identify the key trail connections that could be most powerful to attracting more people, helping the businesses to understand how they can be more inviting to trail users. How can we have bike racks and benches in a town so that, again, people are drawn from that trail in to support the businesses? And then ultimately how we can message all of this and what our community has to offer.
I mean, we stand here in this river corridor and it has been completely transformed in the last 10 years. But it took 30 or 40 years of planning to get here. There was a time when people were talking about the Columbia of the future, the Marietta of the future, and we're now witnessing that, but that took a lot of planning. So I think it's always important to look out far ahead.
We have these great rail trails, incredible hiking trails. I really hope to see more people coming to Lancaster County to ride bikes, to kayak, to go hiking on all of our world-class infrastructure.
We are growing. Lancaster is a model for other communities. I hope that we continue to build on the network that we have developed in Lancaster County.
We see a lot of opportunity here for outdoor recreation to become part of the identity of our community, where we have robust assets that are well connected and people want to come to Lancaster County. That's ultimately what we see here is a real opportunity to continue to build something that we can be proud of as a community and leverage to support our economy.